guys and gals, what we've got here is the RapidCon table I built. I've added in a few extra bits and pieces just for this game today. So I've added in this, and this, and also all the little bits of lichen scattered around and the rocks. And I've also added in a couple of these little bits here. But everything else is a table I've built up for rapid confrontation. We'll go through and have a look at it all now. We've got this glorious looking structure here. Fantastic. Over here, this building. Got this, not to mention all the little tree things. Again, this one here. These couple of tree things. This one. This one. This one. And this one in the back here. So we haven't made the final decision on how we're going to actually run this terrain specifically. But what we'll probably do today is make it so bottom level is line of sight blocking, unless you're obviously looking into it from here. If you can see past the tree parts, normally you can shoot at them, but you'll get cover from passing through them. On top of structures will be counting as in cover, and the rest of the table is basically free game. So see how we go. Should be a fun, magnificent game. We have here 2 squads of Reavers, each with the heat lance underneath, and the heat lance guy also has the whip, and I can't remember which one I gave them the other ones. I had to calibrate the other one. Doesn't matter, I don't really ever get to use them. Big deal. Over here, 3 Ravagers, all dark lances. Pretty straightforward. Down here we've got 2 squads of Scourge, each of which has 4 of the Drukhari Haywire blasters. Down here we've got 2 squads of Warriors. Each of them has maxed out weapons. We've got a blaster, shredder, splinter cannon, name escaped me for a second there, the dark lance. Over here we've got 2 units of mandrakes. Down here we've got 3 units of racks, 5-man units, and each having 4 special weapon upgrades. Over here we've got the Homunculus armed with the Malediction, whatever it is, Crucible of Malediction. It's not that fantastic, but I had 10 points spare, so I figured why not. The Archon has no extra upgrades. We've also got 2 Raiders with Dark Lancers, and we've got 5 Venoms, and they're all armed with double splinter cannons. And that right there is 2,000 points of Drukhari. It is ready to fire up and go hardcore.
Alright, so we've got 4 crisis suits.
These guys?
Yeah, they've all got 3 missile pods, not modeled. I've got 3 individual broadsides, each with 2 missile drones and a seeker missile in the railhead. 3 individual piranhas with fusion blasters and 2 seeker missiles each.
Nice.
3 Farsight marksman teams, the snipers with lone operative.
Yep. 1
unit of stealth suits, Shadow Sun.
Yep.
And then 1 unit of Tetras, 1 big unit of crisis suits with 3 ions, again not quite modeled yet.
Yep.
And the commander with 4 ions.
That's this fella?
Yep. He's got a marker drone and a shield drone. They've all got 2 shield drones each. And then 1 hammerhead with 2 seeker missiles, the railgun, and accelerated burst cannons. Nice.
Alright, lots of vehicles. Should be a nice fun battle. Okay, so I've got a nice little swarm of Drukhari hiding out in the middle of the table here. What we got here is Venom filled with regular old racks. This is the Venom with some racks, and the Homunculus with Crucible. This is a Venom filled with regular old warrior dudes. So they did the Venom split in half thing, so 5 in here, and then the other 5 are in here. Got the 3 little Reaver dudes. In the middle here we've got the 3 Ravagers. Over here we've got another Venom with the Archon. They also split in half, so 5 went in there, the other 5 went in here, and then we got another Venom with some regular old racks and some sneaky 3-man unit of bikes there. In the middle of the table over here, we've got a squad of whatever those are, mandrakes, and here. And in reserve, I've got the Scourge, and all these guys here in vehicles. Down this end of the table, we've got, what's his size? Sniper?
Firesight
Marksman. Then we've got the stealth guys. The Tetras, is that right?
Those are Piranhas, yeah.
Piranhas, sorry. Tetras off the table. Then the Hammerhead in the back here. Got Shadow Sun over here, lone operative style. And another Piranha, is that right?
Yep.
Yep. And then these guys are, which crosser suits?
The missile suits.
The missile suits, yep. Down here we've got another one of the Marksmen. Got a broadside.
Yep.
Yep. And then another broadside.
Yep.
And another Marksman just in between them over here. That's all that's on the table, is that right?
Yep.
Off the table we've got another broadside.
Yep.
Then we've got the big squad of crosser suits and the Tetras and the two commanders, is that right?
One commander, yeah.
One commander.
In the other unit, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so now we just got to roll off. See who's going first. Boom. Looks like Chris is going first.
I'll take turn 1. Alright, I've got a couple scout units.
Excellent. Scout away.
Scout away.
Alright, scouted. Round 1. Good luck.
Good luck.
There's the handshake on camera. Perfect. Alright, so the Drukhari did what they did best. They died. So I lost the Venom here. These guys all got out. None of them took any damage. We lost a Ravager out of here. This Ravager has got 9 wounds remaining. These guys here unscathed so far. Over here we lost a Raider, however. These guys got out. One dude did die. Over here another Raider, Venom died. And these guys jumped out. We did lose 1 there. As for Chris's forces, they've advanced up towards me a bit. Got these guys over here. They're over there. And being turn 1, we still haven't got any reserves in. Anything on to put in, Chris?
So yeah, for scoring, I've got engage on all fronts. I've got 3 of the table quarters. I couldn't get the 4th one.
Nice.
And behind enemy lines, I've only got 1 guy in. So
beautiful. All right. Let's go on to my retaliation attacking turn. Beautiful. Okay, retaliation went a lot better than expected. So all these, well, they Tetras. They're not the Tetras, are they? The Piranhas. All the Piranhas were killed. All the Dark Light and the just everything just went in and just destroyed them completely. Down here, these guys shot everything they had. They took out that unit of crisis suits that was wandering around here. The rest of the stuff shot down here. Took a couple more wounds off this broadside. Down here, these guys shot over here and did 2 mortals on this dude, so he's down to 12. And these guys shot over here and did that. At the end of this turn, I've maxed out on Bring It Down. I've also got my maximum points for the holding table quarters.
So just an update, I reread it.
Yep.
If it's not tactical, so if you've got a fixed objective, your Bring It Down can just go.
I can keep going.
You're at 14, yeah.
Wowzers. Alright, there we go. Alright, end of turn 2. These guys have come down. They started off here. They did a fair bit of shooting, and then at the end of the turn, they've used some CP to do an extra move. What they managed to do is they killed the bikes that were here. There was a squad of racks over here, but now they're down to 2. There was another unit somewhere that got killed.
Warriors over there.
Oh, that's right. There were some warriors in here that died, and they brought this unit down to 1 guy. Over here, the Hammerhead, is it?
Yep.
Hammerhead, yeah. Hammerhead destroyed the unit that was in here. They're now completely destroyed. Down there, the other unit that was in that corner is also destroyed. Down here, this unit's down to the last man as well. That's the Hex Rifle guy. Hopefully he can do some carnage. And over here we have the Raider, which died also. The Ravager here is down to 4 wounds, so it's not at the neg yet, which could be a good thing for me. This turn, I've got these guys to come in now, cause some havoc. But as it is now, it's kind of looking a bit of a weird game. It's really hasn't really turned in any direction at this point, but who knows? Still another 3.5 turns. Righto, down here. These guys shot what they had basically in this little zone here. They took out that little, what's the sniper guy called?
The Farsight Marksman.
Farsight Marksman's gone, and I killed one of the Tetras. That's Tetra.
Yep.
Was that? Yeah, that's a Tetra. So one Tetra died. This one's down to 5. The other one blew up, did some mortals, and in combat I took another wound on this Venom here. Down here, these guys jumped down, fired off all their guns down here, did a whole bunch of mortals to these guys. I think they killed 2 or 3 of them.
Yep.
Then I shot the Hex rifles from here over there. All the the Dark Lancers shot down here as well, and Dark Lance here shot as well, and it whittled them down to what they have left. So we've got the commander, a dude, and another dude at 1 wound. Over here, this guy here powered up with a pain token and did some shooting. He didn't manage to kill both of these. I was hoping to kill them off to get some extra pain tokens, but I didn't kill them. They're down to 1 wound each, and he charged in and failed to do any damage. And then on the attack back, he failed to do anything to me. I've got all my engage on all fronts, and I've now maxed out kill vehicles. And we're now moving into turn 3. You got anything you want to add, Chris?
That's about it.
Perfect. Alrighty. Had some sheer carnage this turn. So the guys that were here, they moved out to actually they moved it this way. They shot back, killed that lone Dark Lance. Then they shot down here. All the Scourges are dead. They were a combination of the Hammerhead and the big unit here. Now when they moved, I did Overwatch and I managed to kill another one, and I put this guy down to 4 wounds. His days are numbered, long story short. Over here, the lone Rack died. He got shot off the table. These 2 guys weren't injured at all this turn. There were no Ravagers wounded in this, the making of this turn 3. Over here,
big Venom explosion.
Venom blew up and did some mortals around everybody. Then
killed 2 Farsight Marksmen with that 1 explosion.
I did, yeah.
He did more in death than he did in life.
He did. He really did. And then the unit got shot apart, and now they're down to the 2 guys. I think it's going to be a charge of Shadow Sun next turn, or this turn. Down this way. So the combat here kept going. The other Ravager got blown up. Then it got charged. The men got charged by this. The Homunculus is down here on 1 wound. Chris has got Assassination on, so he needs to kill this dude to get his points on that one. And that's the turn. We're pretty much down to a wire now. It's going to be just come or go, basically, isn't it? Alright, over to me. Okay, here's what's happened now. These guys jumped out of the Venom. They then shot at the Tetra that was there, did some damage to him, charged it and finished him off. Over here, the Hammerhead actually killed the Homunculus in combat, so he got these assassination points. This Venom drove away and helped me to get the engage on all fronts. The 2 Ravagers shot everything and whiffed. They did no damage at all, which then put these guys in a position where they're not dead, which is not a good position for me. The Rack did some shooting as well, missed. So you hit then failed to wound. Or he wounded then you saved, actually. Down here, these guys shot Shadow Sun and killed her. Needed a 4-inch charge and failed. And I had no CP to reroll. So, joke's on me there. So they're going to be copping a lot of shots from these 2 soon. And that's all that's left on the table. And this is the start of turn 4. Anything else, Chris, you wanted to?
I think that covers it. So it'll come down to, can I get rid of those Ravagers? And
yeah.
That's it. Can I get rid of those Ravagers, essentially?
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, turn 4. Okay, so great big old swing there, and everything died.
You can see the
every single Drukhari died. So
unbothered Tau herbivores grazing gracefully and peacefully now.
Alright, so we're going to the after game review, and we'll tell you exactly what happened. Okay, so that's the game over. We've played through the turn 5 with my guys all being dead. Chris ended up getting Secure No Man's Land and Cleanse as well. So that puts him at 92 points. And my is 62. 62 for me.
66?
66, sorry. 66 for me, yes.
So WT scoring, I get 2 points.
Yes. Not bad. Not bad game.
Great game.
Alright.
It was fun. It was tight until...
That turn 4 when everything just went dead. It was like,
picked up your 40 points of secondary by the end of turn 2.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty big.
Deadly.
But yeah, I think the Drukhari definitely showed their fragility. I think I need to practice a bit more with kind of killing things and hiding, where they sort of kill something and they're not able to be shot again. I think the Drukhari are even more fragile than before. With my saving with them, I was either rolling 1s or 6s. Typically, they used to get the 5-up invo versus shooting. They don't get that anymore. So they just seem to die a little bit quicker. But when they do get the chance to do some shooting output, they can do a fair bit of damage. Like that turn, my turn 1 and 2, like I did a lot of killing and I was just like, whoa.
Picked up 480 points of crisis suits, another 110 points of...
Like Drukhari never used to be able to shoot that well. I think their ability now to really have a specific kind of role, like each of their guns aren't like an all-rounder gun like a Space Marine. Like their guns is like, this is going to go after infantry only. This gun's going to go after vehicles, kind of, you know what I mean? So you really need to find that sort of balance across the army. I think I had it. This army was very vehicle heavy, so a lot of my anti-infantry guns were pretty much useless. But when I go to a comp with this type of list, that's what I've got to look at.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyways, long story short, that wasn't too bad. What did you feel your army was strong in?
I felt that once I cracked open the transports, I was really able to clean up the guys inside. But cracking the transports, I only had a limited number of chances to do it throughout the game because each transport requires me to not split fire. So I've got 3 broadsides, I've got 1 hammerhead. Each one of them can potentially take out a transport each turn, but if they don't, that's quarter of my chances gone. The crisis suits came down. They did what they needed to do, which was there was an open flank, and they capitalized on it. They took off his sticky objective, which is deadly.
Big time. And that's kind of my fault too, because I should have had a unit at the back there. I should have left a unit of bikes or a unit of men or something. That was my fault. I have to take some ownership of that one. Forcing you to come out this way may have actually turned the battle a bit more.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing that probably could have turned the game is just drop a unit off there, and then I would have been forced back to come down over there.
Yeah, then I could have just swung around.
You could have swung it. I still have the mobility with these guys, but they would have still been chewed apart by your scourges no matter what. He dropped the scourges outside of the 18-inch Overwatch, which is they have 24-inch but 18-inch weapons, so very good save on his part. Otherwise, I would have blown those scourges apart.
That would have been gone to you. But the scourges did alright. I'm just pretty happy with the way they're shot.
They're great, yeah.
Like, I think they're one of those units where you got to expect them to come in, they've got to do some work, and then they're going to just die.
Yeah. No,
because they're just so fragile.
And the haywire with the devastating wounds makes them great against, even if you're hitting hordes with them. So it's
if you're against like toughness 3 guys, because they're still strength 3, like they're still going to chew them up because they're 3 damage, neg 1. You know, they're a little bit of an all-rounder gun. Against the medium-sized things like Terminators, you can maybe pluck 1 or 2 off, but they still have devastating wounds.
Exactly. You roll a 6 and it chews through them.
Yeah, so exactly. All right, I think that's about everything. So once again, thanks to the games.
Great game, great terrain.
Yeah, well, this is going to be going to RapidCon. So you see one of these tables at the RapidCon when we get the comps going in 2024. So looking forward to seeing you then.
Can't wait to see it.
See you later.